All right, y'all, let's get warmed up.
Hey, Coach, you got a minute?
What's up?
Look, my son's Timmy over there, and he's been on the bench all season.
That's where he helps the team most.
On the bench?
Yes, sir.
I was an All-American back in my day, myself, and Timmy got those same genes in him, so I'm a little confused.
Maybe you're not the father.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. Ask your wife.
What?
Look, the kid can't play. He's sorry. He's trash. He's garbage. I don't know how to say it. He's cheeks. He's buns. He's washed.
Coach, you keep talking like this situation's going to be brought off the field.
That'll be more action than Timmy's going to get all season. I need that aggression out of him.
Timmy, we're done. Come on.
Today I'm going to be looking at the most important players in the world of sport. I'm talking about parents, coaches, and athletes. It's often referred to as the coach-parent-athlete triangle, or just easily the athletic triangle. The relationship is so dynamic that at any one point, you could have 3 different motivations from those 3 parties regarding that particular athlete's performance. Some parents tend to take their influence or guidance a bit too far. Let's take this baller, for example. For the sake of this story, we'll call her Clara. Now, Clara loves basketball, and her dad, Kunle, has been to every single game she's played in. But you know what started out as support? Comments such as, "You can do it, keep it up." Those innocent kind of comments turned into, "Why didn't you pass the ball on time?" Or "Why didn't you take that shot?" Or "I don't like that coach very much. He doesn't play you well enough." And rides back home that were previously about discussing injuries and other game schedules and generally encouraging a good game then became a constant breakdown of her mistakes. And here's the thing, Kunle thinks he's helping, but Clara is feeling judged. You see, there's a thin line between support and pressure. And sometimes as parents, we don't know when we cross it. As parents, our words and actions could either encourage or discourage our children from the sport that they love. The relationship between parents and coaches can be at times bittersweet. And this can be for a myriad of reasons, including conflicted interests, unrealistic expectations, and poor communication. And when you see videos online depicting relationships between parents and coaches, they tend to be very negative, often showing that the parents are at fault. But the truth is, it's not always clear-cut. I'll give you an example. Take a situation like the video that we've just watched, where the player has been constantly benched. A parent, in an attempt to defend or stand up for their child, decides to step in. And then you see the coach, probably stressed from how the whole game went. They probably lost. And so you can already tell he doesn't want to be approached at that point in time. What ends up happening is an argument between coach and parents, and sometimes in front of the players. In this situation, would you fault the parent or the coach? If you were a coach, how much influence would you allow parents to have over your decision? So looking at this special triangle relationship between coaches, parents, and athletes, we can criticize coaches for being too soft or maybe too hard on players. We can also criticize parents for being too interfering and not allowing the coaches do their jobs, not knowing the boundaries that they should not cross. But I would also like to consider the third party in this entire relationship, which is the athlete themselves. It's all fun and games when the athlete is enjoying the sport and wants to have more of it. But what happens when they don't want to play any longer? Do those athletes feel safe enough to communicate their feelings to the coaches, to their parents, without feeling judged? If the answer is no, then I think it's a good thing to reassess who this basketball dream belongs to. I will state it even though it should be obvious. The basketball dream should belong to the athlete, not the coach, and definitely not the parent.